Hey, Jay Williams here, and welcome to another video. Today is a very good day. For those of you who don't know already, today is actually the anniversary of, I guess, like my first day of freedom. See, 3 years ago to the day, I actually left the Royal Air Force. I left my job in the military, and today I've been taking some time to kind of reflect on what has happened over the last 3 years, and I'd love to say that it's been plain sailing, but it really hasn't. Starting an online business, was something that I'd never done before. It was something that I was very naive about. I actually believed I was going to be a millionaire within like 6 months. I mean, how ridiculous is that? And I've just been reflecting on like how, in life sometimes when you make just a small change. So if you imagine that you've got two lines going together, line one and line two, and line two makes a slight shift, just shift things slightly. If you put those lines together, line one continues in a straight direction, and line two, over the course of time, gradually takes a different direction and finds himself in a completely different place. And this is pretty much exactly what I've done. And I speak to Vicky a lot, my girlfriend, about what's happened over the last 3 years, how I decided to give up a very safe, very secure job to start my own online business with absolutely no experience, no idea about business, and how much I've grown as an individual and how much I've been able to become the person I need to be to impact people in the way I want to be and to get the results that I want out of my life, in the form of happiness, in the form of relationships, in the form of business success. And I'm not saying by any means I'm there, I finally arrived, because I haven't, because I still have some big goals that I want to achieve. But am I glad I did? Am I glad I decided to take that step? And I'm not going to stand here and pretend that it wasn't scary. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that it was easy, because it hasn't been. Some people don't know this, and I'm going to share with you because I think it's really important that I share this. I left the military 3 years ago to the day. I'd been running my business for around 4 months at the time. I was so naive in the beginning in thinking that I was going to be a millionaire, that I was going to be making 10, 20, 30 grand a month within a matter of months. Profit, that is, not just sales. After 5 months of being out of the military, I had to go back into a job for 6 months. And I'll be honest with you, if you're someone who's an entrepreneur or a business owner, that killed my soul. Like, really killed my soul, because it was almost like I was admitting everybody else around me, it was almost like I was a failure. Like, what will everyone think of me? Can't go back to a job. Like, that's crazy. And my ego was going wild at this point, because I was so concerned about what people would think about me, so concerned about looking like a failure, so concerned about what everybody else thought about me. And to be honest with you, I saw myself as a failure. I could see myself as a failure, but still I persisted every single day. I nearly got sacked after 3 days of being in the job for working on my online business while I was in the job. Continued to work at it every single day. I was depressed as hell. Like, seriously, I'd drive 35 minutes to work in the morning, and I just hated it. I really hated it. I'd listen to motivational videos in the morning before I went to work, because that was the only way I could get motivated in any way, and trying to see things from a different angle, where I was like, come on, just get to work, and then when you get home from work at night, work on the business. And I'd come home, I'd work on the business. I'd be working like 5 hours every night. I didn't need to, but I'd work my balls off to get myself out of that job. Then after 6 months in the job, I finally put myself in a position where I could leave. Now, this is not to say that I didn't get any results at all. I got results. I made sales within the first 6 months. I think I had my first $5,000 month, something I'd never had before, but it wasn't profit. I was investing money in marketing, investing money in my business, and none of that. I see none of that money. And one of the things I'm trying to say here is that as I reflect on this journey of the last 3 years, and it has been a roller coaster of emotions, and this is probably not the best way to tell you to start an online business. You have to be prepared to fail. And any entrepreneur, you read any blog post, you look at any video of any entrepreneur who's ever been successful in anything, they failed hundreds of times. And some of them, yes, they've had to go back into work, and just like me, it killed their soul, caused arguments between me and my girlfriend, caused so many problems, because when you ever get that feeling where you just don't want to do something and your body is just screaming, it's creating anxiety, saying no. But you know that you have to do it because you have to earn a wage in order to get yourself out of that shit position. And so if you're someone who is working a job, or and you're feeling unfulfilled, and you know it's almost like you want to explode out of that place, I know how you feel. And as a business owner, if you've ever had to go back into a job before or do some extra work on the side, I know how that feels as well. So I don't want to put this in a real negative space, but I just want to set you up for what might be to come if you decide to start an online business. My results are not typical. It's not like it happens to everyone. I'm just walking around this pool randomly. I seem to walk and talk a lot. But I just want to be real with you and just say, like, it happens. And I'm cool with that now. I've come out the other side. I've still got 2 arms, 2 legs. I'm still alive. I'm still running my online business, and my business is better than ever. As you've seen through watching my videos, I've been traveling the world for the last 8 months. I haven't had a job for, about 2 years now. And that is the best feeling in the world. Every day I wake up and I go down to the beach, like over here. There's a beach down here on the Gold Coast, and I go, holy shit, look at that view. Look at that view every single morning. It never gets old. And I think to myself as I stand there, look out, take a big deep breath in, I think, I'm the luckiest man alive. I really am, to have this much freedom and flexibility in my life, in my business, and then I get to choose to go work. I come back, I choose to work because I love what I do. I love creating videos like this. It gets me excited to be on video and share some perspective, share some insights, so that you're ready to actually take that leap into this world of the digital economy, of the internet, so that you can build a life that you want to live. Like, if you see my email the other day, you'll know that I've been working with a solicitor who joined the SFM, and it was the best feeling in the world to help him to get some results, because I know that he's got 3 kids at home and he's desperate to actually spend some time with them. And to be able to do that for someone, be able to help someone in that process, is just like the best feeling in the world. And that's why I do what I do. That's why I create videos just like this one, to reflect on my journey, to give you some insights and hopefully give you some inspiration to actually take that first step. Even if you decide to actually submit an application or start a free trial and you're like, you know what, this is not for me, cool, completely fine, don't proceed, but at least take a look at what's on offer, because every single day your unconscious mind, I've been looking a lot about the unconscious mind at the minute, is throwing you opportunities. Opportunities. Come on, look, take a look, take a look, take a look. And every single day you turn them down, turn them down, turn them down, turn them down. But that could be the one thing that's stopping you from actually getting to where you want to be. So I'm going to wrap this up. It's a happy day. Anniversary. First day of freedom from the military 3 years ago. So I'm not sure how I'm going to spend it. Maybe celebrate, maybe go for a drink later. But for me, if you've got any comments or questions or anything at all, then just shoot me an email or reach out to me. I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. So from me, have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you soon for another video. Bye for now.